Picture yourself at a networking event. Someone asks who you are and you rattle off your job title, your role, maybe where you're from. But inside, there's this quiet feeling, like you're reading from a script you didn't write. Here's what most people don't realize. Your identity isn't who you are. It's a story you've been telling yourself so many times you actually believe it. And underneath all those roles and labels, there's one thought, one single invisible thought, that's been controlling everything. You think you're making conscious choices about who you are. But what if that thought has been writing your script for years? By the end of this video, you'll identify it, and more importantly, you'll learn how to rewrite it. Psychologists have studied this for decades. Social identity theory tells us we define ourselves through groups and roles. Narrative psychology shows we literally construct our sense of self through the stories we repeat. But here's the problem. Most people never stop to examine the foundation of their identity. They're too busy living it. Here's what research reveals that changes everything. Your identity isn't some fixed truth about who you are. It's maintained by repetitive thought patterns that run like an operating system in the background. Think about the person who always says, "I'm not good with money," or the professional who introduces themselves by their job title before their name, or the parent who completely lost themselves in that role. These aren't random beliefs. They all stem from one core thought, a single assumption about yourself that acts as a filter for every decision you make, every relationship you enter, and every opportunity you see or ignore. So what is this thought, and why does it have so much power over your entire life? Here it is. The thought that controls your identity is an "I am" statement. It was formed early in your life, usually based on a defining moment, repeated feedback from someone who mattered, or a behavior you learned to survive. Most people carry statements like, "I am not enough," "I am different," "I am responsible for others," "I am only valuable when I achieve." You think these thoughts are truths about who you are, but they're not. They're conclusions you drew from limited evidence that became self-fulfilling prophecies. Let me show you how this works. Say you decided at some point, "I am not a creative person." Maybe a teacher criticized your art. Maybe you compared yourself to a sibling. From that moment, your brain started filtering reality. You noticed every time you struggled with creative tasks. You rejected opportunities that required creativity. You made jokes about being logical, not artistic. The thought became a lens. You saw evidence that confirmed it. You dismissed evidence that contradicted it. So here's the question. What if your entire personality is just your brain's way of staying consistent with one old decision you made about yourself? Once you have this core thought, it ripples out into everything. Someone who believes "I am unlovable" sabotages every close relationship before the other person can leave first. Someone who believes "I am not leadership material" scrolls past promotion opportunities without even applying. Someone who believes "I am naturally unhealthy" quits the gym after 2 weeks because, well, that's just who they are. This is how confirmation bias, behavioral consistency, and identity protection work together. Your brain will defend this thought even when it's destroying you, because consistency feels safer than change. You think you're afraid of failure. But here's the truth. You're actually afraid of succeeding in a way that contradicts who you believe you are. And here's the twist most people miss. Even positive identity thoughts can trap you. "I am the responsible one" sounds good until you realize you're stuck in caretaker roles that drain you, unable to say no, unable to ask for help. Your identity becomes a cage you built yourself. So now that you see the pattern, here's the real question. How do you change it? Can you even change it? So here's how you break the pattern. 3 steps. Step 1. Identify your core thought. Right now, complete this sentence. "I am." And notice what comes up automatically. Pay attention to the statements that feel absolutely true or that trigger emotion. Look for the thought that shows up across multiple areas of your life. Relationships, work, health, money. That's your operating system. Step 2. Question the evidence. This isn't about positive thinking. It's about accuracy. Find counterexamples. When was the opposite true? When did you act inconsistently with this identity? What evidence have you been ignoring? You don't need to believe you're amazing. You just need to stop believing the one-sided story. Step 3. Experiment with new thoughts. This is about identity flexibility. Try on new I am statements temporarily, not as permanent replacements, but as experiments. If you believe I am not athletic, try I am someone exploring movement for 30 days. Run small behavioral tests that create new evidence. Go for a walk. Try a class. Let reality surprise you. Here's what most people get wrong. Changing your core thought doesn't mean becoming a different person. It means becoming more of who you actually are without the old limitation running the show. You're not rewriting yourself. You're finally writing accurately. Pause this video right now and ask yourself, what's the one I am statement that's been running my life? Write it down. Share it in the comments if you're ready. Your identity isn't fixed. It's just familiar. And what's familiar can change. If you want more psychology and self-awareness content like this, subscribe. Let's keep exploring what makes us human.